Hey guys, Kevon Smith here, and we're back with another TV1 artist interview. All right, Trey. So how old are you?
Man, I'm 23.
23?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So you're young, have a lot of years in front of you.
Yes, I do.
Okay. So tell me a little about yourself.
Well, I'm from Fort Washington, Maryland.
All right.
I'm born and raised there. I have a little brother. His name is Michael. Parents are still, married for over like 20 some odd years now, so I'm very happy about that.
Okay.
I went to Lackey High, which is actually located in Waldorf, Maryland. So it's kind of a crazy school, but it is fun. And during my years in high school, I've always been taught, all of my music classes, whatnot, and my teacher, she has really like got me up to speed on like the industry and knowing the notes about different things and whatnot. So I mean, everything was pretty fun.
Right.
And also too, I have a wild personality about myself. I'm very outgoing. Spontaneous. Thank you. I like to laugh. I like to be around, a good crowd of people. Just laugh and joke. I like to do music. Go out running and whatnot and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. So Trey, 23, a pretty basic and normal, childhood upbringing and things of that nature.
Yes, sir.
As a child, what would you say was a very influential or a musical figure that you looked up to?
My dad.
Your dad?
Yes, okay. Because, I come from a heavy background in music, and my dad has taught me a lot, like on different genres of music, from classical, gospel, hip-hop, techno, everything. And on top of that, I have family that actually, rap, sing. My grandfather, he sings in a band like a very long time ago. That was back in the day, So what else? My other uncle, he plays congos and drums, and the other one actually sings. So, and my dad, he plays bass, and he actually sings as well. So I was just born into music, man. So I love it.
A pretty substantial music background in the family, anyway.
Yes.
And that is a definite needed factor in pursuing your career here. You pretty much have a good grasp on, music, its overall value, and more importantly, for different types of music also.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's a great attribute of a good artist also. What would you say about your dad, or what individual per se would you say influenced you to actually pursue a career in music?
It would have to be Lloyd Banks.
Lloyd Banks?
Yes.
That's a first. Explain, please.
Because Lloyd Banks, ever since middle school, I've always loved all his music from when he first started with his mixtapes, G-Unit, and on top of that, his whole delivery is just really just wow. It's just really crazy. So like I really enjoy his music, man. So
his delivery is one of those key attributes that really portray to you what a great artist would be.
Yes, sir.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
I understand. So Trey, 23, normal upbringing, you have your own grasp and opinion on music at this point in time in your life. Let's see, what is your take on the music industry right now? What's hot, what's not, your niche, how you fit in?
What's hot right now, I think it's like the fusion of music right now. Like now I'm starting to hear on radio like a whole bunch of fusions with they are fusing hip hop with classical, techno with hip hop, R&B with gospel, and so it's like I really love it. It's like it's something different.
Right.
And what's really not hot is listening to the same old BS on the radio, like the 808s and just the same old, just talking about guns and violence and stuff. So I'm just getting tired of it.
Yeah, I definitely understand, and I can relate to you also. I, as an individual artist myself, I have a true appreciation for lyrical substance when it comes to music. If you're really not saying anything, I kind of don't want to listen.
Right, exactly.
So, with that being said, we understand that now. In terms of you as an artist, independent, what subculture would you say you represent, and/or influence for that matter? Who would you represent? When I look at you as an artist, what crowd would I say directly relates to you?
My crowd would be pretty much like the all-around crowd, man. Like it doesn't matter if you if you like Lil Wayne, anything like that, like my crowd would be just like the all around. You know, anybody who really just anybody who likes me for me. You know what I'm saying? Whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So like. I don't have to go around wearing tattoos or have to go carry a pistol on me and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Just the crowd just gotta love me for me, and that's what I really have right now. It's just like an all around crowd right now.
Right.
All around universal crowd, whether they be black, white, Hispanic, anything, it does not matter, man.
Right. So you're pretty much a rather commercial figure right now.
Pretty much, yes.
You can play the hip hop field. You can play the techno, R&B pop field.
Yes.
You're pretty much diverse.
Diverse, yes.
Okay, I definitely understand that, and that's a key attribute of most successful artists today. When you look at Katy Perry and. You look at Lil Wayne, who's made a crossover, and
yes.
Usher as well. He's now doing projects with David Guetta, and he was strictly R&B, and now he's doing mainstream.
He's doing
pop
a lot. He's really doing a lot.
Yeah, definitely. So okay, we understand that now. So let's see, what is your plan for success here? I understand you have a dream. Everybody has a dream, but what's the plan to actually achieve that dream?
My plan is to at least pull out at least 10 CDs by next year. And on top of that, I'm planning on going on tour. I want to go travel to France. I want to go do a tour out there in France, which is pretty much coming up May 17th.
Wow.
And on what else? And on top of that, I wanted to go and I want to do my next album, which hopefully will be done within the next month of probably December.
The next month, okay.
Yes.
All right, awesome. So you have lots of plans.
Yes, I do. A lot of work, a lot of studio sessions. Yes, sir.
All right, okay, that's awesome. That's actually great to hear for an independent artist because when it comes to things such as travel and big plans, especially international travel.
And then on top of that, I'm planning on doing some. They actually. My manager actually called me and they want me to do some movies as well. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And that's also a great avenue for artists also.
Yeah. I won't mind doing a little acting,
Right.
Yeah.
That's great. Chris Brown, he started out as an artist singing and now he's done his movies as well as many, other recording artists, rappers, singers, things like that.
Ice Cube, yeah.
So, and that's actually, really good. That can go into another subgenre there. But so you have a plan. You know where you want to go, and you know what you have to do to get there, obviously, because you've put all these things in place. Now, what team do you have around you to help you achieve that dream? You have to have.
Well, I got my man Kevon Smith,
right.
Which I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, man. A whole lot. I really do. I got my friends as well. The ones that actually grew up with me and really be supporting me. I got my family as well, and I got God in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So so those are my three elements right there, man.
Okay, and I see that particular outlook and view on that also. But give me a little more here about the individuals that would help you in per se marketing or publicity, promotion, things of that nature. People that will ultimately help you in a way as an artist communicate with your subculture. You know what I mean?
The people who I think would help me would be it would have to probably be my manager. Mm-hmm. Probably would not because he's taught me a lot about what to do and what not to do and what to say and what not to actually say out here. So I guess my manager will pretty much help me out here. He'll give me the upscale of how to come off a little bit more more better.
Right.
In terms of trying to make it to a higher level in the music industry, I guess.
Right.
Yes.
And you'd also need a publisher.
Yes.
People that will help you in the press also. People that would represent you. Okay. All right. That's good. Well, let me ask you this question, because every artist at some point in time in their career run into this issue here. Artists are influenced by other artists, of course. Artists that are before their time, during their time, and artists that may come out a little later. And we all run into the copyright issue. Now, I know you do some production and beat making, if you will. Would you say you sample from other artists, or?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
But I wouldn't do it all the time. Like some of the artists I would actually sample from will be like Shaka Khan, Ray Charles, which are very great, legendary artists right there that I really do. Also too, like I sit back at home and I listen to and I get like different ideas.
Right.
So, but at the same time, I want to be classy. I want to be like original as well.
Right.
Sometimes I would sample and sometimes I would not sample. So it depends on what I'm actually feeling.
Right. Okay. So when it comes to sampling and you know using music from other artists, what about the legalities do you understand there? In terms of you know legally being able to use another artist's music, and do you have a good grasp on that?
Yes, I do. As like I was taught to, if you're going to use somebody else's work, you would have to go to them first and actually ask for their permission. And nowadays, a lot of artists don't really do that. Sometimes they just go ahead and just take a CD and just pretty much just grasp and just pretty much just like you know they just pretty much like sample and that's a problem.
Right.
Because you got to pay a fee on that.
Yeah.
But as far as like me, for instance, I will go and ask that artist first, hi, how you doing? Can I please go ahead and use your music? And then, you know, and after that, if it's like the okay go, then I go ahead and do it.
Right. And there's lots of famous artists and musicians out there that will actually be willing to let you use their music if you know approach them and ask them.
Right.
And for example, I heard of an occasion where an DJ was trying to request a sample from The Roots, and they actually allowed him to use it and for only $25. All right, so Trey, you know, as an artist, independent, trying to find your way or having a plan really, and moving towards your career, as an artist, what lasting impression would you like to leave on music in general? We have the Michael Jacksons, we have the Tupac Shakurs, we have also the Janis Joplins, Jimi Hendrix, you know, and these people will be forever immortalized and remembered for their contribution to music. How would you be remembered in that light?
I remember just by me being a fun, wild, entertaining dude who pretty much have left smiles on people's faces and they really appreciate good music. You know, whatnot, you know, like the type of artist I am is to go in the crowd and, you know, just go ahead and talk to the crowd, you know what I'm saying? When you know, just go ahead and sign autographs and not to be ashamed of pretty much who I am. So I like to leave me as like just that all around fun, wild personality type of dude, you know, whatnot, and especially though, you know, with entertaining the crowd and whatnot. So that's what I like to leave. It's just me being me.
That's awesome.
Me just going out and just having fun.
Right. That's awesome. And it reminds me of the Janis Joplin type. You know, she was always known for charismatic ways in terms of performing and, you know, just her way of music. So that's awesome. Well, Trey, it's definitely been a pleasure to interview you here.
Thank you, sir.
I look forward to hearing more about you and your career in the future. And I bid you good luck, sir.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
All right.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us here for this TV One artist interview. Kevon Smith and we're out. See you guys next time.